Hi, thanks so much for joining me in what is going to be my last video. So I just want to personally thank every single one of you who've been watching my videos up to now, and ones that have been there from the beginning, ones that have kind of joined along the way. But it's just because it's getting to a point now where it's the eclipse date, I think, that everything seems to be centered on. And what I think might happen on the eclipse date or around it or whatever means that there probably won't be the facility to do things like what we're doing now, all the things we're taking for granted. I think life and time and everything is going to change for everyone very soon. So the videos really have they've been a journey for me of learning and also sharing that with everyone. And it's to the point now where there's nothing further really to really investigate. It's like it's almost fruitless, because ultimately we can't change it anyway. We're just realizing why the things are happening. And for me personally, it's been a realization that it all points towards one thing, and that's God. That is there's not even really a question that needs to be asked, which I think as well is what this is all about. The ultimate question. It's like the fact that humans are always having that ability to question things all the time. I've always wondered why we're able to do that, and whether, if animals do that in their own way, they question their own existence but can't communicate it to us, like my cat Chuck, for example. But he still has a concept of time as well. I realise that he has an idea of when it's night time and he can play around by himself and I'm going to sleep, or when I'm at work and things, and he's feeding time. Animals have sense of time. Whether they have sense of themselves and the way we do, who knows? Possibly dolphins may have. This film suggested they have a higher intelligence than us. It's one of my favourite. It's probably my favourite film now. It used to be Blade Runner. But really, watching this again recently has confirmed this one it's pretty much got everything that you need, really. And it's definitely a lot about numbers, which brings me on to the 42. It's a really good piece of info a bit further down, and it's to do with where it all came from. In the film they decide on the Bob Dylan line, how many roads must a man walk down part. Then it also mentions the radio series. It's if you multiply 6 by 9. You know what 6 and 9 means. It's the time, isn't it? And then it sort of explains about the answer, and it's confusing, and the reasons all behind it. And it also explains a little bit about the fact that it is technically the right answer, but only in something called base 13, which I don't know what is. I'll get to in a moment as well. But it's definitely worth a read, and every time he's been asked about it, he comes up with a different story of why he chose it, and it doesn't mean anything, blah blah blah. I'm going to prove in this final video of mine that it means pretty much everything. It means everything, and he knows that it means what it means as well, and how it links into basically the 369, which is pretty much the key to the universe, isn't it? And everything. It goes on to say about how he told Stephen Fry in secret, but he was sworn to never reveal it. Here we go. But I'm prepared to reveal. I know exactly what this is, what Stephen Fry's talking about. Fascinating, extraordinary, And when you think about it, completely obvious. It is. I didn't see it until yesterday. So that's the journey I've been on. 3 months of not knowing anything previous to this about numbers and stuff. That's when I first started uploading these videos, learning, finding it out, it all clicking together. Every single thing is clicked together. I'm surprised at how quick it's been, and I can't quite explain what's a lot of the things. But yeah, I'm going to show exactly what this is all about now. And it's not just random. There's so many things that are connected to it as well. So many writers as well, scientists. Let's just look at these actual facts. It's the binary code, uses all the digits. That's interesting as well. The rainbow, it's the degrees, the critical angle, we call that. Critical angle. So let's try and get some better lighting going on. Let's get the lamp on in a moment. There we are. Okay. So yeah, you didn't pick it out of thin air, and it's not random. Yeah, today's date, 8888. That way as well, it's 448. Basically adding those together as blocks, and then that on its own for the 8. This year itself, with that other hidden thing that I've only just realised as well about using 0 as a 3, 6 or a 9, you get patterns. This actual year with that as the 9, 2917, suddenly becomes 1117. Okay, so yeah, what is 6 times 9? 42. Base 13 apparently. Yes, it is, but I don't know what that is. I don't care either. But this is how simple it is, and what Stephen Fry I think was talking about. You basically, for 6, 9, it comes from 6 and 9. Step 1, I've not wrote it very well there. Step 1, you look at what 6 is, and it's 3 and 3. So we'll bear that in mind for step 1. 3, 3. Step 2, instead of the times, just move it that way, just give it a nudge that way. It suddenly becomes a plus. So we're talking about 3, 3 plus 9. 33 plus 9 equals 42. That's just been nudged that way. 6 is the hidden 3, 3. Just some quick ones on actual 42 as well, in the number properties. I've only just started to use this as well, so again, more learning. This tells you some pretty interesting stuff about the number itself. The sum of all of its divisors are 96. You know, 181, its relation, so you've got 99 there. But let's look at its actual, what it is. It's got 8 divisors as well. Factorisation I want to show, 237. If you add the mirror to that, you get 969. I don't quite know what the factorisation and stuff is, I'm going to admit, but those numbers, I know what they are. I know what it is plus the mirror. You can see it's 969, isn't it? What else did I want to quickly show? Oh yeah, it's a hex of the 6. I think that means hexagon. I don't quite know exactly again what these are. Duo 50, so you can have that as 9s if you want for 14. 3 6 as well would be 8 one side, 3 6 the other. So it's kind of 3 6 or 18. You could have that as 8 1 8. But the 34 I wanted to just quickly show, just visually. 34 is basically 2 times 17, 217, 21st, and then 1 7, 1 plus 7 for the 8, 21st of August. Just kind of thought that was a cheeky one. But basically, yeah, going back to the Douglas Adams, the 42, 33 plus 9 is 42, and how it's hidden within 6 and times 9. But yeah, it links in with Tesla. 3 and 3 being the 6, 3, 6, 9. All about time as well. Yeah, the factorisation, 969 plus it is a mirror. Sum of all its divisors, 42, is 96. It's all linked to do with 369 Tesla. Let's just quickly show Douglas Adams. I mean, please look at all the other ciphers, because the video's got a bit long now already and a bit out of focus as well. Dear, this is a shame. Come on. There we go. Douglas Adams. In primes, let me get to it, come on. There we go. 369 in primes. Out of focus. Primes. Come on. Douglas Adams. Unreal. But yeah, there's loads more. Let's quickly just get a load up. Let's go all out. It's the final video. I've got a 15-minute maximum. There's not many on those two. I've already seen those, but I just want to show every single thing. But if you look at that for a minute while I get all the buttons pressed, a bit more interesting. Hopefully. But again, yeah, I've really enjoyed this whole process, especially exactly, obviously, the point of it being the awakening and the learning and the realisation, really. That God is true and it's the only truth that there is. Douglas Adams. All sorts. 3 6s. 9 times 6 for your 54. Twice. 7 2s, your 2 7s. Loads of times. 117. That can be 297 for the 0, so you got 117 again. 169 Francis Bacon. 648, so 8 8s are 64. You suddenly got 3 8s. 232 Becanus. Again 702, so it's similar to that one. Versumerian 1242. So you got your 42 in there. Douglas Adams, Versumerian. 6 times 9. And he's got his his 3 4s, 2 6s. There's all sorts you can get from that. 111. That'll be 138. Year 1308. Knights Templar. 13:8 as well obviously becomes 4:8, just like the Jewish reduced. 4:8 as well. Have a look as well on Wikipedia for everything that happened in the year 1948. Thanks so much. Take care, everyone.